Afternoon. How y'all doing? My name is D. This is one half of the You Know How We Talk podcast, and this is...
They call me Big.
Hey.
What's going on, y'all? We had a good week.
Yes.
First
Great
episode is out.
We don't know the numbers, but...
I think the numbers was good for the first week. I think everything kind of went... I think it was good. I think we had a good first week.
On the up and up. So
Yeah.
I feel like we going... where we at? What numbers were we?
It was like 100 the first day.
I feel like we're going
For just coming back, that was a good job.
Yeah,
I don't even have no expectations.
We could touch maybe like 1,500 maybe. I feel like that.
From your lips to God's ears.
How about that?
How was your week?
My week was actually good. I don't have no complaints about anything. It just was regular, sleepy, but we get into it. That's all.
Okay.
How about you?
It's a great week.
Good.
Great. It wasn't a great week.
It was things happening.
I had the janaza yesterday for Malia. Rest in peace to Malia. So that was kind of crazy. But other than that, like it was a good week. It was okay.
It wasn't somber or anything like that.
Yeah, it was yesterday, but we got through it. What's going on in the city?
Well, we got a few things happening in the city. To be honest with you, I feel like we should start with the Black Panther situation. Me personally, I feel like it's a lot of nonsense. Y'all gonna get somebody killed or somebody gonna get hurt behind it. We don't know who light skin Dreyfus is or whoever he. I don't even know his name, but
why you think it's gonna get somebody hurt? Like do you see the benefit of it on any level?
I do, but at the same time, is how you presenting yourself to these law enforcement officers. And I'm not saying all law enforcement are bad, but at the same time, you might get one that got a chip on the shoulder that day. Or
I was thinking that too.
I mean, again, everybody dealing with personal battles. So I feel like, you depending on how you maneuver in that day, if you bring in your personal battles to work, something bad could happen on either side.
Yeah.
I feel like, when I am hearing him on social media, he talking crazy.
Is he?
Yeah. Like, I can't quote verbatim what he's saying, but it was a little bit messy. You know what I mean? Instead of keeping it, professional, but.
So from what I saw, I get the idea.
Yeah.
I get the idea. I see the community that he in. The one video I saw, I think it was like down the bottom, like Lancaster, I think.
That's 40,
like 42nd, 43rd, something like that. I get the idea of it. It's a little radical. I think we live in different times.
For sure.
Yeah, and I don't know. I would love to know where he's from.
I mean,
I see that's the topic.
Yeah, that's the topic.
Where is he from?
We probably would never know. He probably won't even get on.
Well, Meek just posted it, so we're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, for sure. Now that's somebody credible that he can speak upon or speak to within, our little, not little, but in our community. Like, he's somebody that can touch the community and do certain things. He's a celebrity, so.
But I get the idea though.
Yeah,
I get the idea, but I agree with you. Somebody can get hurt.
I don't know. I just feel like the way times are, I feel like anything can happen, and depending on, again, moods and the crowds or whoever, whatever, because that specific area that you in is not a good area for certain.
And like
things.
You said, cops be having chips on their shoulder
all the time. Not all of them, but it's certain ones.
You just gotta watch.
It's just
I get what you.
specific
I agree with
days.
you.
Yeah,
I agree with you on no smoke, brother.
No, I don't want no smoke either.
Another topic. The young boy missing kids.
I don't know his name, so
I don't even want to say his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
They done blew that boy up, and he was just trying to relax with his man.
Yeah, that's all he was trying to do.
I don't like that. I'm telling you, I'm not posting listen to me. I'm not posting no more missing kids in the city of Philadelphia. Y'all are taking away from the kids that are actually missing. Like, and I'm nosy. I be wanting to know. Like, I feel like
always,
if your kid is missing and then they pop back up out of nowhere, like you owe me an explanation almost.
Where was they at?
Like,
I was supposed to know.
Like Auntie want to know. Like,
I was concerned.
I was concerned, and then the kid just popped back up like nothing ever happened, and I was home stressed out. I'm not posting them no more.
For a whole weekend.
And I used to say I'm not gonna post them until the news posts them, but then in this situation, the news got involved. Yeah, and they saying that the whole time she kind of knew where he was at. Allegedly.
But
allegedly, because I got that off Instagram, so I don't even want to run with that narrative. Because look, it could be wrong. Maybe she didn't know. But if that's the case, I don't think that's I was mad. I was upset. I ain't gonna hold you.
I try not to even tune into certain stuff, but that one had me tuned in because
I got tuned in when the location popped up in San Diego. When the location popped up in San Diego, I'm like, oh my God, you're getting sex trafficked. How the fuck? Then she said he had a mental problem.
That's what made me tune in.
Yes, I tuned in after, like when the San Diego thing, and then I like caught up on it.
That's the first time I tuned in when they said
I'm not doing that anymore.
Something mental, and
I'm not doing it.
Couldn't think of anything.
They say he's not mental though.
No.
Yeah, that's what.
See, I didn't see that.
That's what Instagram.com said. I don't know if it's credible or not, but the word on the Philadelphia internet is that he's not mental. He doesn't have any disabilities.
Yeah, because they said
I don't know if that's true or not.
Alleged disability.
We gotta start saying allegedly.
Yeah, alleged disability.
So take everything I said and put allegedly in front of it. But if that's true, that wasn't cool.
It was supposed to be allegedly he acts like a child or something.
Something like that. Yeah. They boarded a flight.
But I feel like if you 18, you technically are still a child and to a certain degree, but
to what degree? That's a good topic.
Well, when you're 18, of course, your brain is not fully developed, and a lot of decisions you decide to make aren't for the best of that specific time. Maybe later on.
You think you know it all at 18?
Of course. Yeah. Myself as well.
I thought I knew it all at 13, so I can't even. You ain't gonna get no hate from me because I thought I had life figured out.
I don't know. I just feel like, when you 18, you feel like you hot shit and you doing things that are not necessarily relevant to your character building at the time.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? I think certain things that happen, like, they're for somebody else's.
I think as a parent, I would see how, if I was a parent, I would definitely, if my child came to me and said, I want to go to San Diego to meet a person that I just met online, I would definitely be, I think when your child turns 18 and you dealt with this, I think when they turn 18 and they're in your household still, and they're still going to school, you're not grown. I get that. But I think it's a fine line on how you deal with it, because if you don't, it's almost like pushing them away, kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I don't know.
Well, so from my personal experience, I am dealing with something, but I mean, we could touch on that another time. But I feel like for male or female, it don't really matter to me. I don't think gender is even in the topic for that. But whether it's male or female, at some point you get to smelling yourself.
Yeah.
And when you start to smelling yourself, you start to do irrational things, irrational decisions.
I think come with sex. It come with relationships, emotionally charged relationships. Because as an adult, a relationship will make you crash out. Think about it. Like, as an adult, I'm 35 and the person that you with has full control over your emotions. That's why you gotta watch who you love.
Yes.
But you learn that through trials and tribulations. So
of course.
An 18-year-old don't know that. Your first love or the first person that you with, and that relationship be the wildest, because you really think that you in love. You think that you gonna be with this person.
You think I'm cracking up.
All. I'm laughing at you, laughing at yourself.
No.
But you think that you gonna be with this person forever, and like, is nobody can tell you no different. You know what I'm saying? Especially for women. I think that women move a little bit more like crazier. I'm thinking as a kid, it's your boyfriend. You love him to death. It's just all you think about. You think that I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my life, and you willing to do anything to make sure that kind of happens. So
I think, well, okay, all right, I can agree with that. But I think for the man aspect or young boys, I think they move with, I'm just going to knock down a bunch of women and we just move from there. I think of that. Like, all right, I'm telling this girl I'm in love, but of course I'm not. You know what I mean? It's somebody else that I see.
No, I agree with you.
I'm attracted to her, but
I think not even young boys. Y'all think like that now.
Yeah, I mean, as grown as men, yeah. Because I feel like for men, it's the hunt. And just like it could be taken out of context, but when you're growing up and you're a male and you around like alpha males, this is what they instill into you. It's cool to knock down a bunch of women. It's cool to do this. It's cool to do that. But when you have a male that's, one household male, all right, if a male and a female in the household and they're raising a son, I feel like a dad is trying to keep his son in the straight and narrow. You don't have to be out here doing X, Y, and Z.
But that's where y'all fell at, because I think that y'all think the straight and narrow, or trying to keep them on the straight and narrow, is all about what you say to them, but a lot of it goes into what they see you doing. Yeah, for sure. So if I see my pop running around with my mom, I start to think that that's okay.
Right, that's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like I think that y'all lead a lot with words when it comes to children. I'm talking about just sons in general. You teaching them how to do things that are manly, but when it comes to that relationship part of it, I think y'all just dropped the ball, because if I'm not seeing my dad be faithful to this one person, and it's not everybody, because I know niggas that grew up in a house with their mom and their dad, and then again, you don't know what they seeing throughout them years, but it's real important that they see like how you treat a woman. They see how, and again, the crazy thing about kids, and I tell my mom this all the time when it comes to me and my brother and decisions that, we just made over life. Like, Mom, you raised your kids. Right. At a certain point though, as adults, I'm going to make my own decisions, and there are that's not a reflection of you no more. Yeah,
because now
I'm not 13 running around Lamberton acting like a fool no more.
I'm grown.
I'm a grown woman, and if I made a bad decision, I just made a bad decision, but that don't make you a bad mom.
And it's up to me to fix what I have going on at the time.
Or, I think kids got to see it though. Just like I just had I just told somebody this. If your child see you forgiving a man over and over and over again, and you got a kid that's at a grown age, like not a grown age, I'm sorry, like that,
but
that preteen age.
Well,
no, kids start comprehending early, bro. 12, 13, 14. 13,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if she see you doing it, I'm gonna think that that's okay for me to do. So it go both ways.
Now, mind you, I feel like my oldest is the same way. She moves like me, and it's crazy. She's like a male, but she's just in a female body.
I think, I think that she is you trapped in a female's body. And like that's why y'all, when y'all bounce and clash off each other, I think that's the biggest thing. And it's funny because I watch you make her like that.
Yeah.
And now you can't take it. Now you can't tolerate it.
I don't like it now because I'm old. I'm in their 40s. But that's it.
But listen though, all right.
That should make me sad.
I bet it do. I bet it do, because and it's tired to like, you ever like when kids are young, right? Mm-hmm. And they cussing and stuff, and we think it's cute. Like when the kids say their first curse word,
I love it.
You think it's funny. Yeah. Okay. When they say that same cuss word at 8 and 9 and 10, you want to go upside the head.
You do.
So that's what you experiencing.
Yeah.
You used to do stuff with her, and I was like, why are you taking pictures with her with your middle finger up? And she a kid.
She do it now.
And then she start to think y'all friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you this before we had this conversation. Like, we ain't play with our parents. We had to fear God. And I think that in this generation, we want to be these kids' friend.
Well, you know what? I don't want to be friends.
At one point you did?
Yeah, at one point. But because I was in my 20s then. Yeah. I didn't really know. But now that I'm this age and I'm seeing shit hit the fucking fan, and I'm ready to,
the friendship over.
What the fuck is going on here? I don't like none of that shit. So now it's like, no, you want to be super dad. And it's like, no, nigga, like, be the sucker dad that you was before. So, I mean, it's different.
No, that's the real thing. That's the real thing. I'm glad you said that.
I don't know. I don't know. I just try to move differently with the last two.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the future we can strengthen our bond, the oldest kid. But
I like how you talk right to her. That was dope.
From this standpoint, I just got to deal with the two and just try to make better decisions.
And try to be better.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like, again, a lot of kids are going to do what the fuck they want to do. Mm-hmm. They're going to make decisions how they want to. But all of that going missing to go lay up with some nigga or some bitch, that ain't it. If you feel like you want to do that, I feel like consult with me. Let me know what's going on because, again.
But do you make it a healthy place for them to consult with you? Because in order for me to be able to come talk to you, it has to be like a healthy environment.
Prior, honestly, no, I didn't make anything healthy. I was angry, so I didn't know how to communicate to her specifically, but hell no, I didn't make anything comfortable. Yeah. Because growing up the way my mom was, it wasn't shit comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Boo wasn't playing none of that shit. That was Drill Sergeant 101.
Boo still don't play none of that shit.
She still don't play. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's just certain shit that I look at and I'm like, I don't like that decision. I don't, try to clean it up or make it make it a talking point so where we can communicate and you can understand I don't like this or
I think I just think raising kids or teenagers in this environment, I think is different for y'all. I think because
for sure they have everything on phones. They have everything in front of them. So again, like I was explaining it to I forgot who it was, but we had to go to the library
to get on the internet
and look at porn. You see what I'm saying? www.raunchy.com.
Dorian.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You went to a public library and looked at porn?
Yeah.
I really learned something new about you and Darius every day. They just locked your ass up.
But it was like, it was all a learning experience because, again, we weren't supposed to be at the library looking at porn, but how else was we going to look at porn? That was up and coming. Now I feel like, again,
I'm laughing because you dead serious.
No, dead up. Because I used to have printouts of porn pages.
What?
And then wait, look.
Sometimes I really think seriously, this is all topic. You need sex therapy.
I think I do.
But then I think you might have sex with the therapist. Like you need to talk to somebody. But that's not normal.
I don't know. I had a porn picture. and this lady was butt naked. She was standing with her back towards the camera. And I got in trouble in school. My mom was like, let me check your book bag. So she going through the book bag, of course, flipping through all the pages and bullshit I had in there. She said, what's this? Who butt ass naked? Who butt ass is this? I said, I got it from the library. She said, no, the fuck you didn't. I said, I got it from the libraries. This was printed out of somebody's house. This ain't no library. But I ain't want to tell her that I was over at Rashad's house. Rashad was printing them out. You know what I mean? But
you took one for the team.
I had to take it for the team.
You know what's funny though? And people don't know this. Dorian dad act exactly like him.
Oh,
he just popped up in my people you may know, and I bust out laughing. Like the sight of him makes me laugh.
I got a recording of my dad too. 3 recordings.
We gotta drop that on the pod before we release this episode. He act just like you, so it's almost like. But that tie back into what we were saying.
Yeah.
Did you see him acting crazy, like growing up? Like was he like?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't present. Like I seen my dad maybe a handful of times growing up. When he bought me a skateboard, he bought me a dog. And
I hope wasn't that crazy as dog.
No. I was younger. I forgot the name of this dog. And then that's when I told you it jumped out the window and it got hit by a truck. And then my grandpa was like, "Oh, we dropped him off at a farm."
That's never an adult moment.
It's not. But shit be happening.
Yo, what is wrong?
No,
there's a chemical imbalance in there.
Yeah, he wasn't around. He was cool though, but he wasn't around. And then when I was 16, 17, that's when we was on the phone and he was like, "Yeah, you got another sister." I said, you was fucking still?" Like what?
That's Chan?
No, that's Lisa.
Lisa, okay.
Yeah, so I was shocked to meet another sister.
Did you and Chan grow up together?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but how did y'all maintain a relationship? Did he make sure it was maintained, or did y'all did the moms, or just you and your sister?
Just me and her for real. Okay. But moms as well though. So where we lived at down the bottom, she lived right around the corner.
Oh, he like my dad.
Yeah, right, literally in the same area.
All my siblings were raised in like a 2-mile radius.
So you know how it is. You might see somebody.
The whole entire 60th Street.
Yeah, you see somebody, you like, I might know them.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, "Hey, what's your dad name? Your mom named Shonda?" She like, "Yeah." "Your dad named Robbie?" She like, "Yeah." She like, "This your brother." And we've been like glue ever since.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no bullshit.
My grandma used to always say, my grandma Pick used to always say, "You got other siblings." And I used to be like, "Oh, okay." And she was, one day she snapped. And as I started getting older, and she was like, "Mom, you need to have them, you need to introduce your kids. They're going to be fucking each other." No bullshit. I found my siblings, I said it on the last pod, I found my siblings in 2009. I grew up with Darius. And I grew up with Chris. Chris is, my dad lived in the house with Chris. So me and Chris and Darius, we all grew up together. After that, I ain't know nobody. It's like, it's Tone, it's Tony, it's Sean, it's Quay, and it's Garnell. Yeah, I didn't meet them till like 2009. Matter of fact, and it was crazy because I don't know if they ever met each other.
Yeah.
But I was the one that like brought everybody back. I think my brother was Darius was the only person missing.
You forgot one.
Who?
Quay.
I said Quay. Right. No, that's my sister. Yeah. I met her on, that was crazy. iPhone just came out and they had a thing called White Pages app. And she got my dad last.
I'm old school.
Yeah, this is 2009. So iPhone's just a brick iPhone.
Okay, all right.
It just came out and they had an app on there called White Pages. And I searched her. So she got the same last name as my dad.
So iPhone had an app where you can look people up?
Like White Pages, like the yellow book. Shit. But they had the app on there. Yeah. And this is 2009. The internet isn't as regulated as it is now. But I went on there. I searched her name. And then I went on, don't quote me, I think Facebook, searched the other names that popped up with her. One was my niece. But I got a niece that's a lot of my nieces is older than me. Yeah. She older than me and I found her. Damn. And that's how I found my sister. Sheesh. But like, I say that to say like our parents didn't keep us together. Yeah. Yes.
Now, I allegedly have another brother.
My dad say that all the time. I'd be like, Dad, am I the youngest? And he'd be like, I don't know. You could be.
I don't know. I forgot his name. But he lived on the bottom though. But I don't really like know too much about him.
Well, if you out there in the world, you think you look like this nigga.
Yeah, if you do. Listen, but this is the crazy part. My dad didn't take care of me either. None of us. So wherever you are, I definitely would like to meet you. But I know I tried maybe like 2 or 3 times. He keep giving me like the fuck out of here type shit.
Oh, so you know this person?
I don't know him.
You found him?
Yeah, for sure. Found him. But he like, fuck out of here.
I talk to you every day.
I told you this.
For hours on end. From 2006 or 5 to 2026. Yeah. And this is my first time ever hearing it.
Oh, I think I told you.
Dorian, you never told me that.
I think I told you.
Hold on, rewind. Now I'm invested.
Yeah.
What does he look like? Does he look like you?
I don't know.
You got a picture of him?
No, I don't even have a picture.
Oh, we're gonna find this motherfucker today.
But
I need to know who he is.
But he's so.
Is he opposite of you?
Complete opposite. Like you, supposedly.
Okay.
But again, I don't care about none of that. You're a brother. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like, I do want to meet you. I do want to have a bond with you. Yeah. But again, the nigga ain't do shit for nobody, so don't take it as.
But sometimes, and that's it's like that with my siblings because they were my brother Chris. He refers to me as the golden child. And I'd be like, well, you lived in a house with him. You got family pictures with him. I don't have that
from
shit.
From his point of view, you the baby, so you get special attention.
Where is it at?
But that's Marty the same way.
I'm scarred.
She'll tell Boo,
what the fuck?
What she tell Boo maybe like 3 weeks ago? Oh, you wanna see your precious son? And I'm just thinking to myself, precious. I put that lady through fucking hell.
No, but that's the thing though. Moms and they boys, are different than moms and they girls. They will bend over backwards for y'all. They would do things for y'all that they would never do for their girl. You see me living through it. Shut up.
No, I see you.
You just watched me get cussed out 3 weeks ago. About my brother, and he was real sick, and she cussed me out like I did it.
And she was dead wrong.
And she was dead wrong. She was serious, but and notice what she said when she cussed me out. Bring my fucking son home.
Bring my fucking son home.
Not your brother, not his name. Like he's an item that belongs to her. That's how moms act with their boys. It's totally different. I'm pretty sure B is very different with Braylon than she is with Korean Diana. I'm almost positive.
Well, I feel like with him, because he's very timid. My son is timid, he quiet, he don't get in enough, and he chill. Good. That's my baby. But
he on that damn game all day.
But he on the game, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's different for him. He's not.
He's a boy. He's a mama's boy. Tell the backstory. He's the only boy in the whole damn family for 30 years. No, there are no other boys.
Yeah, No, wait. Cuddy had a son.
No, but in his immediate family, he's
but in the immediate,
on both sides of his immediate family, he's the only boy, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
he gets treated like royalty.
But
your mom bought him a PlayStation 5 for absolutely no reason at all.
She spent $1,500 on a PS5. And as she says, this is the best $1,500 I ever spent.
Yo, going back on topic, you said something in that last, when we was talking all the way back, we said men like to be on the prowl or boys like to be on the prowl.
Yeah.
I think that women are consciously getting a lick back on y'all.
Yes, but in ways that men
and I love it.
Don't understand.
No, in ways that y'all do understand.
Not all of them.
Because
men are stupid.
All right, let's just do broad. Let's do percentages, right?
All right.
I think that in 2026, women are finally they on some shit, bro. Women are moving and acting, and I'm not just talking sexually.
Yeah.
Like men, and y'all can't handle it.
And all right, now I have 2 female friends that really like move like that.
Who?
But I'm not saying like not.
Don't say no names, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no names, but
then the niggas gonna be like, well, you are cheating, everybody.
But no, they move niggerish, like really niggerish.
And what? I'm so sorry. What you supposed to be going to work? And what aspect?
I am. In the aspect of just like, all right, I might talk to this nigga today, right? Tuesday, Wednesday come, I'm talking to Raheem. I might fuck John Friday. Saturday, Raheem gonna pull up, bring me something to eat.
And y'all can't handle that.
Right, we can't handle that because it's like, you supposed to be just dealing with me.
But you don't just deal with her.
But we're men.
I'm an advocate for ladies. I'm an advocate for ladies getting their lick back. Please continue to get y'all lick back. I'm an advocate for it. Like, I think that, and I'm going to take sex out the equation because that becomes, and that's a double standard, and I don't even want to go down that slippery slope. But I just was saying as we was all sitting here just talking. Yeah, I got a cousin that don't tolerate no bullshit. For sure, she don't I'm telling you, you don't know. You could blink, and I swear to God, I won't see him again. There are men that I met one time, and then I'll be like, "Yo, what's up with so and so?" And she like, we off him.
Yeah, he going there.
Yeah, like I think that women are just in a space where they're not tolerating no fuckery. And I'm so happy.
I feel like for a rebuttal for that is, I feel like women are moving in a better state of independence without having to ask a male for anything. I feel
making money. I'm telling you now,
women are dominant in this age.
Women got the bag.
And even and I hate to say this, but like rap, I feel like more women took over rap than men did. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I love it.
I think because with women, and this is just some of them, not everybody, but women don't have a problem with competitiveness. No. They don't have a problem with it. Where all the male rappers, it appears that they all want to be friends. That's why Kendrick and Drake kind of shocked us like that. Because if you think about it, hindsight 2020, but if you think about it, when the last time we had a battle that was that big and that, I think Meek and Drake maybe.
Well,
I'm talking about bar for bar. They shutting the whole world down. You sitting waiting on the next diss track. It's been a while.
For me,
I came up through the Rockefeller era. Rockefeller versus...
Those was the best beats for me.
We don't get those no more.
Yeah, no. I feel like the Meek and Drake joint was cool, but I feel like...
It wasn't a fair fight.
No. It wasn't fair at all.
Kendrick was a fair fight.
Yeah and no.
Why no?
Again, being in the age of social media, we get to do certain things. We get to contact and have information on certain people that we may not be privy to.
Like,
I could pay somebody to get information on somebody, and then I can flip it into a rap. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that. I mean that goes because again, if we're battle rapping, we battle rapping.
Right.
Nothing is off limits.
And you know how I get. So I'm getting disrespectful.
Yeah, all of that, you talking about my fucking kid and all, go ahead, do your thing. Mm-hmm. Because when I come back and I talk about your fucking grandma, I have bad fucking feet. I don't want to be held as the bad guy. I'm going at you.
But why do you think that it wasn't a fair fight though?
I don't think it was fair because a lot of people don't like Drake for whatever reason. They want him to stick to R&B music. They want him to stick to singing. I feel like it's easier for people to do both. If you comfortable with doing both, do both.
But I think when you put both artists next to each other, I think that's what make it fair. I think that they both been in the game long. They both respectively and to their audiences are at the top. I'm not a Kendrick fan. You know that. I'm not a Kendrick fan. I tell people all the time.
J. Cole. Don't say
J.
that.
Cole is too damn smart for me. He rap too smart. Like, he's just a smart guy. The difference between me and other people, though, is that I would never sit here and say that nigga's not fire. Yeah, he fire. He's just not, I don't run and put on a J. Cole song. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not my favorite thing to do. But I see that he's fire.
Right.
I think that it was a fair fight just because they both was up here. I think they was just on the same level.
Competitive.
Level. They were just on the same level. And I don't think Drake kind of...
I feel like Drake has the upper hand. He's able to make...
How? I'm a Drake fan too. Like
I like Drake. I do. I like him.
I'm a Drake fan. Like Family Matters to me was better than Not Like Us. I think that Not Like Us was like catcher and it got more radio play.
Only because of how it was. It was like again, it was catchy.
But Kendrick put belt the ass.
It had a lot of good stuff.
It's hard for me to admit, but he did.
Yeah, he put belt the ass.
He won the war. Because when you're in a battle, you have to win the war. I've been in battles before. It gets crazy. It's not just, it's psychological almost. Like you gotta literally win the war. And
so that's why I feel like Family Matters was...
He didn't win the war.
Maybe not winning of course Not Like Us will win the war because again, you broadened the conversation on me being a pedophile. You made it like my homies was pedophiles, my homies is on this, my homies on that. And
that nigga had Serena Williams crip walking, bro.
In the video, of course.
At the Super Bowl. Fuck the video.
I mean, but again. He
had this lady at the Super Bowl.
If you getting belt the ass.
That's like what I'm saying though with a battle though. Like you winning a war.
I understand why you wouldn't come back to America and things of that nature. I understand.
I come back to America. But see, women don't care.
No, because
women will lace up their boots and they going handle like they going to go and do whatever it is that they need to go and do to they don't want to be friends. Like they want to be cool, but if they got to go there, it'll go there and they going to take it there lyrically. I feel like we live in this era where if you got a problem with somebody, you on the internet.
And that's the worst part.
It's almost like I always tell people, you don't got an issue with me, you don't got my phone number. So you can't really have an issue. We don't know each other well enough for you to have an issue with me.
I feel like having an issue, we
rappers and you got an issue with me.
Hit my phone.
No, let's get in the studio.
I mean, we could get in the studio, but still.
I don't want to sit on the internet and tweet and talk and do all this other shit. Drop that dish. That's what Cardi B dropped.
She was dropping them.
Yeah, let's get that. She said it too. She like, I got something for you. Like, I'm gonna let you have the internet. Listen. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna drop this album.
And I ain't a fan of her, but
she went crazy.
She be going off. But again, that's like a situation with Lotto and Ice Spice. I was liking that little beef real quick.
Lotto different.
But she very. I
was listening to the John Georgia Peach on the way here. That song got no business being that good.
Man, the album was good.
That intro?
The album was good.
Bro, she started going so crazy, bro. I was in the car like, ain't nothing like a Georgia. I'm sick of that shit. Like, she's going crazy, bro. But really back in because we so far on top of that. I think women getting they look back.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
I think that y'all in for a rude awakening. And y'all stomachs be hurt too. That's my favorite part.
Of course.
Like when you call me and your stomach hurt. I get a good laugh.
And for those who really don't know, I be hurt a lot of times.
When that stomach doing backflips, like I be like,
but I'm just so quiet that you just never know. You might know if I say something to you, but no, other than that, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I always tell you, like you in a weird space because you never really been through a breakup.
No. I've been.
How you never been through a breakup at 30? Like you ain't never feel that. Like
no, because. You know what?
You went through a breakup in jail. That's not the same.
No, I feel like the jail breakup was the worst.
I ain't been in jail, so I can't comment. But what I would say is,
I was dead.
All right, imagine this. All right, listen, you in jail, right? You can't see them Instagram posts.
Well, it wasn't.
You can't see. Yo, I ran into so and so here, and she don't. You can't see none of that. And I feel like with the internet. When motherfuckers getting cheated on, what's the first thing people do? They try to run to the other girl page and put two and two together. You ain't had to deal with that shit. You want to
see what she look like.
That shit a headache, bro. That shit is crazy.
It is.
Women are up. Y'all better stop cheating on the women they date. They going crazy. No here and there. They up. They up. Keep hurting these niggas' feelings. Y'all are up.
We got a couple topics that we want to get into. What you got?
You what? I segue right into mine.
I wanna start with one that's like, heavy on my brain. But it says, can disagreements with the LGBTQ plus and ideas exist without being labeled as hate? So basically, like, can you agree or disagree with the LGBTQ movement without it being any type of hate or you dick riding them and shit like that? What do you feel about that?
I think it's the way that people word their disagreements. Mm-hmm. I do think that the cancel culture is trying to take away your freedom of speech almost. I think that people have the right to say how they feel about topics that involve the alphabet gang. I think that sometimes the message can come across a little harsh.
Right.
But I don't think that somebody should get canceled for it. I think the cancel culture, when it comes to that topic, or for a lot of topics, bro, you get canceled for anything these days. But I think the cancel culture is really fucking up people's, because you don't get nobody's authentic no more. You can't really answer a real question about them with your true feelings. It has to almost be rehearsed because you like wondering if I say this, like, am I going brands or pull their deals, all types of shit. So I think in that aspect, if I'm being completely honest, no, like you almost can't talk about them people. Like, and I don't think that's, I'm not gonna say them people, us.
I don't think it's fair.
It's not.
I feel like, again, wherever you go, right? And people of, like you said, the alphabet gang, they get the chance to speak on and say whatever it is that they want to say. And then the moment one person has a disagreement on, the schools making the bathrooms unisex.
Oh God.
Which was, I felt crazy.
Is it like that in Philly?
No, not yet. But,
other places?
But it was talked about.
I know for adults, I've seen bathrooms that says gender neutral, I think.
Gender neutral, yeah.
I think I'm like airports and stuff.
And
I've seen one before. Don't quote me, but I've seen, like, I've gone to bathroom, women, men, and then it was another joint before.
The little thing has a dress and something else on, right?
I guess.
I think so.
I can't remember.
I did see that. But I don't know. I just feel like the way you approach certain things with the alphabet, you want to speak freely, but again, it's like sometimes you can't speak freely without getting your point across, though. Like how am I supposed to get my point across if I can't speak freely on whatever it is that's going on? Yeah. Again, like the bathrooms, I feel like so if you're doing the bathrooms in school, how can I explain to my son or my daughter that?
I don't agree with that.
Certain things.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that when it comes to like shows. Like I heard, don't quote me, that in some of the I don't want to say Sesame Street, but I don't want to say it. But in one of these cartoons, that's like a popular cartoon with kids, they put same-sex couples in the cartoon or in the show, or
that's pretty much every cartoon from our past to the future.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Now turned their characters into gay characters.
And it's like I understand. I see what they're trying to do. Yeah, that's weird. I see what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to be all-inclusive, right?
And that's okay.
But it forces parents to have conversations with their children that they're not ready to have, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't think that the world should be able to do that. I don't. I don't know. It's like a fine line, bro. Like, I feel like, you take me for instance. I'm gay. I've been gay since the
first coming of gayness.
Since Adam and Eve. Like I never, you know what I'm saying? I've been gay for a long time. But that being said, though, I'm around kids love Auntie No House. I don't know. Have your kids ever asked you? Like, did that do that?
No.
It's almost like they just know. Like, that's my aunt.
They know, they know.
That's my aunt. That's her wife. Like, it's just almost like they know. But when some people are sheltered. Some kids are sheltered.
And then they wonder.
When they see it, is that, I don't know. I get it. I think that it just forces people to have conversations with their kids that they're not ready to have. And it's turned me off. 911. There's the show 911.
Wait, which one? Because it's 15.
Oh my God. The first one. Is it Dallas? Not Dallas.
I think it's just 911, right?
The very first one.
That's just with Angela Bassett.
Not Chicago.
Chicago was the second one, right?
The first one. 911, whatever the first one is. It's in California.
You sure?
Yeah, Angela Bassett.
Okay, all right. I think that's just 911.
They made Buck gay.
I don't know who Buck is.
Oh, okay. Buck is the main character. He's a firefighter. He's a nice looking guy.
Yeah.
I was watching it. This was one of my favorite shows. When it came out, and I like got backed up. So I was like watching all the episodes at one time. Yeah. Next thing I know, Buck's gay. How is Buck gay?
You felt funny about Buck being gay?
Yes, I didn't watch it no more.
Oh shit! Why?
Because it don't look right. It feel forced. It don't feel genuine. Okay. Buck's not like Buck. It just feel like
he's masculine, but
he's masculine. But at the same time, it just didn't. We're in the 5th, 6th season now. Buck just realized he gay.
But I mean,
it just felt forced.
Let me ask you a question.
Here we go. Here we go. Anytime somebody say, "Let me ask you a question,"
you want Buck to be swinging around on a fire pole when it's time to roll, or you like how do you want him to be like a sassy ass firefighter? I don't. What you mean?
He was never gay, and then out of nowhere, now he's gay. He had a girlfriend. No, I just felt it felt forced to me. I didn't like it.
But some people, well, I'm not gonna say all, but people are, man, motherfuckers still learning themselves.
I agree with that. That happens in the real world. So, however, I feel this is my opinion.
I'm just learning.
I'm part of the alphabet gang. I can say these things.
Just learning I'm a little sissy.
I think that it was forced.
Yeah.
I don't think that now the show starts, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, because there's another gay couple on there. There's a female on there.
Wait, so the woman, because I think this is the same show. There's a woman on there with she has a low cut.
Yes, her name is. It's funny. Her name Henrietta.
Is she gay?
Yes.
I thought I didn't know she was gay on there. Mm-hmm. But
they've been gay.
She plays gay on everything that I think she's in though.
I don't know. But
she's playing in something else.
She's been gay.
Yeah.
The show started, she was gay. Yeah. So it don't feel like forced. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just be feeling like they be forcing it on. I'm gonna say us, but I'm the part of the damn force.
I always feel
I feel like sometimes it's a little bit forced onto people. And when you can't listen, you can't force stuff down the public's throat.
Right.
Right? Like people are not gonna understand. And I said this in 2023. I don't know. I was ranting. I was on the phone going crazy. I probably talking to you. I don't know who I was talking to. Yeah. And I said it fucks me up, right? That people who do not want to be judged because of the color of their skin will judge somebody because of who they decide to lay down with. That bothers me. Yeah, I think that is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Of course.
So you don't want me to look at you and stereotype you because you're black.
Right.
But you could look at me and stereotype me because I'm gay. Yeah. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm up here just like, don't force it down their throats, because it is a lot of other backlash that gay people go through that y'all would never even, you couldn't even begin to imagine. Right. So let's put that out there. However, as just a regular human, like I'm a human too. Mm-hmm. And I do see where sometimes it is being a forced thing.
Right.
The bathrooms in the school. Let's be clear.
Right.
I knew that I was gay very young. Mm-hmm. The first person I ever told that I was gay was Duran in the 4th grade. All right. Think about how old you are in the 4th grade. So in the 4th grade, I knew that
you were like 10.
I was different, right? Like I knew that. So I'm not saying that when people tell me, "Oh, he's a kid or she's a kid," they don't know up from down. I'm like, nah, because I did. I knew in the 4th grade, I don't like
men.
I don't like this kid.
Boys.
Why do I think she's pretty, but I don't? So I knew these things in the 4th grade. So I would never sit here and say that kids don't know, right? But see, I don't know, bro. That's deep. That's deep. I ain't expect that to go there.
That's a touchy joint.
That's a touchy joint because I had a conversation with somebody in high school that wanted to go on T.
Yeah.
Which is like the testosterone. You want to get on pills to kind of start changing.
Yeah.
Like to become trans. Mm-hmm. And I remember she came to me and I said, "Bro, wait till you get a little bit older. And if that's what you still want when you get older, then do it. But right now, I think that, you're still kind of learning yourself. I'm not saying that how you feel is not right. And guess what? Today he's on T. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, somebody we went to school with. So I'll say it later.
Oh, all right.
But that's my dog. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that people don't know young, but I do feel like, I don't know. I want to say the wrong thing. Say, look, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled if I get started. I get both sides of the fence because the bathrooms in the schools is kind of like throwing me a little bit.
Yeah.
But you want to create a safe space because HIV run rampant. Mm-hmm. Because you feel like you don't got nobody to talk to, so you sneak in and you doing stuff and you join in these houses that where the. I
remember you told me about
that. I told you that stuff. Yeah. Like you doing stuff that you are kind of putting yourself at risk because. Especially with men, bro, they get kicked out their crib. They get all types of stuff happen. So I definitely see how the world wants to make it more accepting to avoid that, suicide and things like that. I get that part of it, but I think the problem is how young we're starting. We're starting very, very young. When they went to go look at a daycare for my goddaughter, there was a non-binary student in the daycare. My goddaughter was 1 at the time.
In the daycare.
That means that the parent made that decision. That's the stuff that I think society sees, and it's almost like, what is that?
See,
and look, and I was like, we ain't putting her in there. I don't know what's going on over there, but she can't go to that school.
There are certain things that I do question, but again, I feel like, again, I don't have the voice to say certain things. You know what I mean?
You don't, because you ignorant.
Again,
you ignorant.
Maybe my choice of.
But I'm telling a story that people don't know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
When I was young, I was young, very young, 9th grade maybe. And I used to sneak and go to this club. And if you from Philly and you've been if you've been in the world, if you've been in the life back then, so we talking 2005-ish, 6-ish.
Somewhere around there.
If you've been in a life and you from Philly, you know the club I'm about to say. It was the Breakfast Club. I'm from West Philly. I live all the way up East Bubblefuck.
Yeah.
And I'm a kid and I'm not sneaking. I'm going to this club.
Just going to the club.
I don't have a lot of gay friends. I never had a lot of gay friends. Right now, I got one person, and that's T. Like, I don't have a lot of gay friends. So I'm sneaking down to this club with at the time, my 2 homies that I'm going down, or one. I don't even know if I knew the other one yet. So one homie, we sneaking down there. I only hang with men other than the 2 people. Mm-hmm. One day, I say to my friends, them being one, where you going? I said, I'm going to this joint. They start asking me, yo, how you be getting home? Oh, I walk to Broad Street and then I take the Broad Street line, and y'all was like, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. Yeah. Like, you gonna get yourself hurt. You young, you in North Philly. At the time, the club was on like Dolphin Street. Like, it was in the muck. It was in the muck. But being a kid, think you know everything. Go back to the first subject. I didn't see no issue with it. Well, one Saturday, my male friends decided they had enough. You remember this?
I remember.
And Doria and my cousin said, we going with you.
Yeah.
I said, bro, you're not going to a gay club. There's gay men in there. Y'all was like, I don't care.
We going with you.
You not going to keep going to this club. We don't know where it's at. We don't know nothing, because I'm the youngest out of my circle. I'm the baby. Y'all about to y'all graduated, or you was about to graduate?
About to graduate, yeah.
Yeah, and my cousin said, we going with you. And I, for real, looking back, bro, that's the type of support that people need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm talking about. When you gay and you don't have this, why am I 14 years old down? So what happens with the club is you in there for so long, the sub and the L stop running.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
12 o'clock.
Yeah. So it stopped running. You got to walk from Dolphin Street. And it was at the bottom of Dolphin. You had to walk all the way up to Broad Street. We in North Philly, bro. 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. And we walking by ourselves up the Broad Street. Then you had to take the Broad Street line to get to Market Frankfurt and all of that, the 15th Street. Then you taking the bus from Market Frankfurt to 69th Street.
Yeah, well, or the 31, whichever one.
No, they all stopped running.
No,
they don't run all night. No, the 31. I'm telling you, nigga, I was doing it.
It took me a while. I was
in
the cars then.
Yeah, the 31 stops running. So, and then we would either walk up the hill. Yeah. Now think about that. The golf course.
Because the 65 will run all night.
I don't know. All I know was no way to get back home.
Yeah.
Y'all came with me to the club. And tell the people, you had the best time of your life.
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And I think I danced with one woman. I had to make sure. But who else went with us was dancing with some man.
We said, yo, what you doing?
Why that motherfucker got a scarf on? It's cold. It's cold. I said, motherfucker ain't got no clothes on.
You said, that's a man.
I said, no, that's a man with that fucking scarf on.
He was hot.
He was in there grinding.
He was ready to go.
Morris Chestnut was in there getting it in.
Yo, so I see both sides of it, because that's the support that I be kind of wishing that people have, because all my friends was cool, but men don't go through that. I'm telling you, it is very hard for a male. Man. Y'all don't understand the half of it, bro.
See, I mean, if anybody was gay that was around me, they didn't say it to me. Again, because
it's not a safe place for them to say.
I mean, I might joke about it, but nigga, I'll fuck with you. You cool. Because I don't listen, I never cared about anybody's sexual orientation. Mm-hmm. I never gave a fuck. I have a cousin that's transitioning. I don't give a fuck about you transitioning.
I remember you told him that.
Yeah, well, I hugged him. He like, man, motherfucker, you hurt my chest. I said, your chest? He said, yeah, nigga, I got titties. Unzip this motherfucking jacket. Now, of course, this was the summertime. This was when Pops was sick.
Mm-hmm.
So we were standing outside. He unzipped it. I was like, oh, nigga, pull your motherfucking shit back up. I don't want to see your nipples and no bra, nigga. Like, I don't want to see none of that. But I wish that people had people like you around. I wish that you was a part of somebody's life that was struggling to really come out, because you don't know how hard it is, bro. You get alienated. Well, you know, me personally, I just never gave a fuck.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I felt like
I didn't give two shits. I turned the whole world against me. I did not care. I was setting the boundaries that I set them so young. Mm-hmm. My mom and them ain't had no, like, my principal told my mom I was gay.
See, I feel like
I haven't had a chance to tell her.
If your circle not loving you, what do you have?
Yeah.
So,
but that's what we go through.
Again,
so
I just always embrace.
So when we go back to the bathrooms and all that stuff, that's why I say, I kind of be seeing it. I think the age that they be starting be too young. Because I just told you some non-binary in a daycare, but at the same time, I get it. Like, you can't force that down America's throat. Right. I understand that. I would never say, like...
I do have a second part to this, though.
All right, Oprah.
But it is pertaining to the schools. So, should schools teach sexual orientation topics? And if so, at what age?
What you mean?
So pretty much, all right, so... Of course, he's known. Dwayne Wade's transgender daughter was maybe about, don't quote me on this, but young in age, but was telling them that he wanted to transition. Maybe 12, 13, somewhere around there. But he was telling Gabrielle and Wade that he wants to transition into a female. Mm-hmm. So... along with the transition came the name and the hairstyles, and now that you see him, he's fully engulfed into being like a young woman. Mm-hmm. And again, it don't really matter to me, but at what age do you find it appropriate for a school to be teaching this to a child, or in this day and age? Because again, we're going through a time period where they're trying to add this stuff into school.
High school.
So you feel like high school?
Yeah.
So 8th grade, maybe?
It's like, because it's you having sex, right? Like most people,
some people,
are having sex when they coming into that some point in high school.
Yeah,
I would say that at some point you have your first partner. So I would say high school, because what happens is I'm sneaking around and I'm doing stuff. Mm-hmm. I got a cousin that died from AIDS, right? And he didn't tell nobody. Passed out on the L. Was scared to tell people. People had to call 911 to get my cousin off the L and take him. And you know what I'm saying? And I lost my cousin to that. Now, I don't know how his mom was. I know how I found out. I found out at the Breakfast Club.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I was down at Breakfast Club. Now I'm grown. Yeah. I had my friend's girlfriend's car, because I had my license real early. Yeah. So she let us hold her car. And we was down there. And we pulled up to see, like, was the line long or something. And I seen him and I said, T? And he said, yeah. And I said, whoa. I didn't see that one coming.
Total transition. Like just different.
No, he was just gay. He was regular. Oh. He wasn't trans or nothing like that. He was just regular gay. Regular gay. And he, and that's how I found out, right? Yeah. And I remember he was going to do the walk, back to Broad. And I said, yo, my cousin, I'm not letting you walk. And it wowed me. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. you know what I'm saying? Like, that fucked me up, because we come from a family where they're secretive. Yeah. And everybody got an image that they trying to portray, and my kid's this, and my uncle's a pastor, bro. Right, you know how my family is. Like, my aunt's one of the biggest names in the city of Philadelphia. Like, you don't want to, they very worried about their image. And at a young age, I was so rebellious. I thought I was the only gay person. I did. I was telling y'all, I didn't care. Like, my cousin used to be like, so your mom know? I used to be like, yeah, yours don't? No, my one cousin didn't. Her dad found out. She was a grown-ass woman. Yeah. Okay. He lost his natural mind. Yeah. He lost his natural fucking mind. And here I am. I said, you better stop letting them call them people your friend. Yeah. Ain't your friend, that's your girlfriend. But I'm the youngest. I'm my grandmom's second to the last. Right. Brittany is right after me. Okay. I remember when they found out Brittany was gay, it was, oh my God. I was happy though. I was happy.
Because it's kind of like you knew, but.
No, because they were using them to, and this is what you do with, they were using them to kind of shame me.
Like kind of like you supposed to be like this. That's how you supposed to be. And it's like, no, that's not.
They use my own niece against me. You imagine you being a kid. Me and my niece are 9 years apart. Yeah. And I remember, I ain't gonna say the family member was like, she ain't gonna like you. Me and my niece like that.
Which is so crazy because
but they trying to trick you. They want to make you go back to what they want you to be. Thank God that I'm just a strong person and I've always been, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. I tell you the story all the time. They could have ruined my life. They took my clothes. I had to go do what I needed to do to make money to get clothes, and we know what that was. Like, I went through a lot. People don't know that though. I come from a Christian family. I know y'all think I'm shot out and I was just so crazy, but I come from a good family. Like they don't play that shit.
Right.
So I went through a lot. Yeah, bro. Like,
you know what I wanted you to talk about one day. It was an episode of Raising Canaan.
I cannot get into that. I want to so bad. Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's good, but it's a piece in there. I don't know if you feel like talking about it, but it was a piece in there where Jukebox is gay, but Jukebox was, kind of like trying to reconcile a relationship with her mother, and Moms was heavy in the church. Took her around the church people, and they found out that she was gay, and they had like I don't know what this is called. So I'm not gonna say.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but what they had her like. I'm not gonna say she was tied down, but they was like holding her down.
They do stuff like that.
Watching straight films of people like men and women kissing. Like I feel like that type of stuff is just beyond crazy. But church people start, they tend to do crazy things when they want people to live on the right.
How they want them to live.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
And I wanted you to kind of like shed a little light on that specific situation that you went through.
What I went through?
Yeah.
As far as what?
That specific information, that specific topic.
All right, that lady ain't never tied me down. She know better than that.
Down, but pretty much like, you got to be.
Put the pause on her. It's like, so, all right, I'll tell the story. This is the story. If you went to Lamb, you know that I ain't bullshitting. I was in the eighth grade. I was running crazy, bro. I was like, so Lamb was separated. So at the bottom was the elementary. The two bottom floors were elementary, and eighth graders had their own little wing, right? And then the whole top floor was high school. Well, grown ass Chanel had two girls in high school, but one was in the 9th and one was in the 11th. Yeah. And I think they got in an argument or something. I don't know what happened, but they got into an argument. I won't say her name, but the principal at the time was like, I'm not going through this with you. You causing chaos at my school. I want your mom up here. So my mom comes up to the school. And at this point, I was tired. I was just like, listen, I ain't gonna be able to keep this ruse up. Because I almost felt like I was living a double life.
Right.
Like I would be home and can't really be who I am. And then I go to school and can be exactly who I was. Yeah. So in the meeting, the principal goes, I think Chanel is gay. Tell my mom. Yeah. See, in 2026, you might get sued for this shit.
Yeah, you could.
I might have had a class action lawsuit. She says, I think Chanel was gay. Her heart sunk. And my mom was like, I keep asking her, but she keep denying it. And I was like, okay. I'm just listening. I'm like, all right, you want to know the fucking... In my head, I'm like, ask me one more motherfucking again. Like, I'm going to give you what you want. So, we go home. It's a Friday. I remember this. I could visualize it. It's a Friday night. I know it's Friday because I'm getting my hair done to go to church. I was heavy in church. That was another ploy
to make you
change. So now, as a punishment, I gotta go to church Friday. They put me in Girl Scouts Saturday. Sunday, you gotta go to church. It was like flutter with church. They start using church as a weapon. Yeah. I'm getting my hair done to go to church, right? And, you know, back in the day, you sit down, your mom on the couch, you in between legs doing your hair. And she asked me. And I said, yeah. I said it just like that. I was like, yep. She couldn't believe it. I remember she would drop the damn brush. And she was devastated. Like, she couldn't believe it. And from that day forward, I stood on that. Yeah, from the time I was in the 8th grade. I knew what I was young. So when people say, all right, let me ask you this. Since you were asking the questions, let me get on my Ricky Lake. Let me ask you this. Yeah. Have you ever seen, I don't know how this turned into the gay topic, the gay show. Have you ever seen a little boy? I'm going to use little boy as an example. A very young little boy. We're going to say anywhere from 5 to 10. And you said, he gonna be gay. He got a little sugar in his tank.
I always see that. I always see it and always say it, though.
Okay. So if y'all are seeing it at a young age, right? Mm-hmm. And when I say y'all, I mean like the heterosexual community. Yeah. If y'all see it at a young age, what makes you think that little boy don't know that? Because that's where y'all confuse me at. When a person will say, you too young to know, but y'all will sit on the internet like little baby son. Okay. Y'all sit on the internet and y'all say, the first thing that popped in my mind. Yeah, y'all sit on the internet and y'all say, oh my God, he acts like a girl or he got some sugar in his tank. And then at the same time, you will say, if that same little boy come out and say, I do got sugar in my tank, y'all say, you too young, you don't know what you want. But you see it in me. You see it in me before I seen it in myself.
I feel like it's a difference between a male growing up in a female-driven environment and a male growing up in a male and female-driven environment.
No, it's not.
Why would you say it isn't?
So you're telling me that gay boys don't come out of households where their father is heavily in?
I'm not saying that.
Because I'm about to say Zaya Wade.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it in a sense. Well, of course, his dad was playing basketball. He ain't always home.
You're telling me right now that boys do not come out of households where there's a male parent figure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying
you just know who you are, bro. But that's just it.
At a certain point, a male is not going to be sassy around men.
Yes, I am. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to be.
But because
if you listen with sassy men, bro, you can't control it.
No, you can't.
It ain't something that you control. I seen men put on a deep voice. Okay. A funny story. I'm gonna break the internet with this one. When I was in church, because the people forced it on me, I had a boyfriend.
What?
Yep.
You never told me that.
That's good. You don't need to be in my business. I met him in church. Yeah. This gonna fuck you up. I met him in church. Wanna know what's funny? Yeah. I thought his sister was cute too. I met him in church. I'm gonna show you his picture when we done with him. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. He's gay. He's gay. He did a show. He's on a show called like something drag. I swear to God. No, not RuPaul Drag. It's another show. Now y'all gonna piss me off.
Okay, because I'm gonna
tell y'all what show he on. But he's on a show.
Yeah.
He grew up in a house with only his father. His mother is from the Philippines or something like that. I don't know if she still lives there. Yeah. But his father and his father, big black nigga, like
who like, don't play type
who don't fuck around. Yeah. Like and this person is a straight up gay guy. He's flamboyant.
So I get what you're saying. I don't know. I
say that to say like you really never know
what
somebody. Of course, he hasn't posted the show.
Income going to be.
Look, we still talk. That's my guy. Yeah. And look, that's a picture of him and his dad shooting. I'm gonna show you this later.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like, you really can't control. Like, people are just who people are going to be.
I mean, of course, I see that, but I don't know. My mindset is.
This is what I would say. Okay, Alaska is a drag. That's the show.
Okay, Alaska.
It was on Netflix. I don't know when he posted that, but that's the show that he's on. I would say this: if you're a parent, or not even just a parent, if you got somebody in your life. And they are gay, trans, bisexual, whatever it may be. Love them.
I love
them because the world hate them.
Oh, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So love them. If they can't feel love in the real world, right? At least let them feel love when they come home, right? Because suicide is real in our community.
Oh yes.
HIV is real in our community. Hate it's real shit. We hate ourselves inside the community. Like it's a lot moving parts to it.
Right.
The best thing you could do for somebody that's in that world is to just love them, even if you don't understand. Because I'm telling you, it's somebody out in that world that don't understand you, and you don't want to be judged for it. So don't really judge them.
Don't judge them for sure. I definitely get that.
Yeah.
And I think that's a model that everybody should be moving by. Like
just love.
Just love.
Yeah.
I feel like, again, the same shit with Cuz. Like, what went on. Of course. I mean, of course, me and you know what happened behind the scenes. But again, he don't feel like he's loved like that.
Yeah.
But again, when he come around me, oh no, give me a hug, motherfucker. Like, this love, what's up? Like, you cool? I want to know what's going on with you.
You don't know what he battling with. You don't know what he's dealing with. He a parent too. That's a whole nother.
He's a parent.
It's a whole nother topic.
And then now coming behind him, his daughter is pretty much following suit.
Really?
She wants the low cuts.
Wow.
She wants to change her name to certain names.
Oh, wow. I know that.
Like when we went on a Disney cruise. Disney cruise, and of course, my oldest daughter and Marty took them to daycare. So Braylon Cree.
Y'all put the kids in daycare on the cruise?
We was trying to get drunk. So took them to daycare, and we off getting drunk.
Black parents.
Now it was time to go get them. So they sent, I think, my daughter down there to go get the kids. Mm-hmm. She asking for specific names, and they like, oh, we don't have this person. She like, hold on.
She booked herself out another day?
Gabriel.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, who the fuck is Gabriel? You don't even read the Bible. Who the fuck is Gabriel? Like, where did you come up with this shit at?
Yo, I'm crying. Not the Bible.
So that's what she wanted to be named, Gabriel. And then when you see her, she's kind of resemblance of a young male.
Oh, I haven't seen her in a long time.
I seen her recently. Her hair is growing back down, but
who let her cut her hair?
Of course, her mom.
Okay. I know that grandmom did.
Of course, Em ain't going for that shit. But it's like, she had it was like tapered in the back. I
feel like when they young, the things that you can control is stuff like that, maybe. Yeah. But if I don't know, it's hard, bro. I see it both ways. Because this is the thing. I got kids in my life. And if they were to come to me, my cousin, grown woman, when she came to me and told me she was talking to a girl, I said, run. Don't, because are you doing... What? I'm honest, bro.
Run is funny.
Female relationships are, okay, think about how...
toxic.
Yes. Think about how toxic your heterosexual relationship is, right? Now add hormones to that on both sides. Yeah.
It's clashing.
Add menstrual cycles.
If my little baby say clock that,
yeah, like add menstrual cycles to that equation. Y'all, me and my wife be checking with each other. See, what week is you on?
Y'all get to sink in, like,
Yeah, I sync with people. If I sync with my coworkers because I was around. Me and True were synced. Yeah, to the T. She would come and say, "You on?" And I'd be like, I just came on. Oh, fuck, let me go buy pads. I'm about to come on. Like, we were synced like that. So imagine, bro. Imagine, like, it get crazy in my house. Just you know it get crazy in my house. I call you and be like, I'm a killer. Like, if she do this, if she say it one more time, like, yeah. So when people say it, make sure it's love there. And that's what I told my cousin. Like, make sure it's love there. And make sure that you're doing this not because one thing about a female relationship is that I know exactly how to treat you. I know exactly what you want. I got time for you too. What you want to do? I got all that. Like what that nigga wasn't doing. Because y'all are y'all are different. This is my past life. I'm happy. But
she's schooling me to be just like that.
That's like part. I know. And that's the thing with female on female relationships is that I know. Oh, I don't listen to you. Oh, let me sit on the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna beat your coworker up too. I don't like it either. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just know we have the time because we know what a female want. Because I don't care how we present ourselves, we still females. I tell you that all the time. I'm still a female at the end of the day.
You always tell me to say
Dore, I'm irritable today. Not today. I'm not in the mood. Like, I tell you that all the time. My period's on. Do not call me. I'm gonna call you because I'm very snappy today. I tell you that all the time. I'm very moody. Like, some people don't have that awareness. I got that awareness. So I know, like, when I'm in one of my spaces, let me just, I felt so bad for my brother. We was on a visit one day. He said, when we all lived in the house together, me, him, and my mom, he said he would look in the trash can to see, like, if our periods was on and he wouldn't come home. And my mom is like, you know how my mom is, and then throw me on it. He said he felt like he was being abused some days. And then he said, y'all don't even call me my name. Y'all call me the boy. We do call him the boy. We call him the boy today. If I call him out right now and say, where's the boy? She gonna say, oh, yeah, in his room. Like he said, like it was hard living in the house with two women. So I always tell people, like, don't get in that relationship because you feel like you all right? You're nervous, go to church. Don't get in a relationship though, because you feel like it's very intense. You're gonna feel love. Like you gonna feel that. And just like a heterosexual relationship is going to die down. Yeah. Be in a relationship because that's really what you want to do, not because a nigga broke your heart. Yeah, yeah. Because we'll break your heart too.
Oh, y'all worse.
Yeah.
Y'all worse.
We are.
Psychological damage y'all dealing with.
I'll take that motherfucker and stomp it and squish with my foot. Yes, I will. We terrible humans. Like, I'm telling you. So do not, this is my camera, do not go be in a relationship with a woman because you think that just don't do it. Okay. Yeah. Be in a relationship with a woman because that's what you want to do. Do not be in a relationship with a woman because you think we won't break your heart or because a nigga broke your heart. Because I'm telling you, we'll break it 30 times worse. Yeah. We psychological. I tell you that all the time. Mm-hmm. Women are, I know what you're thinking before you're thinking. I know my fiance mad, I don't have to talk to her. She could text me and I could be like, what's your attitude? I tell you that all the time. Yeah. I call him and be like, this why she mad. This is da-da-da-da-da. And I ain't even talked to her yet. And then I call you back an hour later and say, I told you.
Told you that's why she was mad.
I just know. You get what I'm saying? Like you just know. Like, so that's just, I think that's where people is jumping in these, and it's only with women. Mm-hmm. A nigga not gonna go fuck with no man just cause like it be a little bit difference with them. I think I do think.
But there are
some of y'all
men.
Should be kinky.
Yeah, some men.
Y'all be wanting to see certain, not y'all. Let me stop saying y'all.
Yeah, they don't put me in that.
Men be having sexual desires that women can't feel. Right? Women be having emotional desires
that's true.
That men can't feel. And that be the difference between why women turn gay and why men turn gay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of shit with us be emotional. So when my cousin came to me, I was like, don't do it. You don't even like that. Like, you like this.
And then what was the outcome of that?
She's married to a woman right now.
Oh, shit. So she didn't listen. She said, fuck
yeah, but that's a whole nother topic. She just called me last week because she ready to leave her ass, and it was some lesbian drama shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's dark, bro. Y'all think I'm fucking around, man. This lesbian shit crazy.
I be hearing.
That's crazy, man. Like y'all have no idea how crazy the lesbo world can get. But since you asking relationship topics, I got one for you. Why you think relationships don't last after the baby's born?
Oh. That's ugly. I can't even speak on a personal reason for that matter because, of course, me and my kids' mom, we're not together. But I feel like
why you can speak on it because tell the story from day. Because that was y'all was young.
So we had my first baby when I was in jail. She had her February 2nd, 2007. I'll never forget. I was just calling home. My mom said, she about to have a baby. She about to have a baby. And I was like, oh, shit. Damn, I'm a fucking dad. You in jail. So I did 5.5 years in jail. Came home 2012. Anyway, it was difficult to be a fucking dad for me. It was difficult. What her side believed and what she believed, I wasn't feeling none of that shit. How you raising this kid, I wasn't feeling none of that shit. And it's not to discredit nobody's parenting, but we ain't the same on parent level. Like
you and your child's mom.
Yeah, like my listen. When I was a kid, you got your ass whooped for certain shit. You know what I mean? And it's just certain things that need to be instilled in the child that women probably don't see instilling because of how they grew up, and that's fine. But two immature people can't be. Like, we can't come to the table and agree on something because we're both immature.
Y'all was kids.
So, right.
And you in jail.
Right. So, just certain situations and decisions that are being made, I'm fully not going to agree with. And partially because there's your family involved.
But do you think that you have the right, from jail to feel that way because you're not home to parent. You're not, essentially like they're providing. If my child, if a baby, right, at the age y'all had kids at 18 and she living in my roof, I'm providing because I don't know was she working or nothing when she had the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's still living at the hill. Okay. So I don't think that you got the right from jail to tell me something. You ain't nigga, you don't even know the baby. The fuck? You ain't never seen her before. So how can you tell me?
You don't, but still, if
you trying to parent from jail.
I mean, so listen, do you parent by yourself and don't consider what the next person is feeling? Or do you just say, all right, let me ask opinions and things of that
Are we talking about while you're in jail?
Yeah. Because you said parenting while you're in jail. So if you parenting while you're in jail, you have the right to an opinion. That don't mean that's going to be the end all be all. So I just felt like, all right, if I'm saying something about whatever it was going on at the time, and I say X, Y, and Z, I'm not saying they got to be final, but let's have a conversation on whatever it is to agree or disagree, and then we can talk about it another time.
I see your point.
If we don't agree on it.
I see your point.
So that's just like, I think it was one of y'all, I think it might have been Sharp or Boo had sent me some pictures. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck this little girl got fucking makeup on? She's such and such age, man. And
was it for dance?
It was, I don't even think it was for dance. It was probably for birthdays. But again, she's a little ass girl.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. And of course, I don't want to disrespect nobody, and you know how I am, but that side is, to me, y'all goofy. Y'all the aesthetic. Y'all want the look. Y'all want this, y'all want that. And I feel like as a dad, she's a young girl.
But
she don't need all of that.
I think most of the time, though, I tell you this all the time, you get caught up on the other side. And your beef be with them. I said it's the both of y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all beef is always with the wrong person.
Yeah.
The beef is with each other. Because somebody could get an opinion all day long. I could say, okay, take me for an example. I was in a relationship with a woman that had a child.
Right.
Nobody could override me. Her dad couldn't override me.
Now,
because she lived in my house.
You're right.
I respected his opinion, and there were things that I was like, that's her dad. That's what the fuck she wanted to do. That's what she wanted to do. But when it comes to certain things, and you knew her aunt was crazy. Her aunt would have her doing all types of crazy stuff. And if I would say something, then it would probably get changed, right?
Yeah.
But if okay, this is what I'm trying to land. If her aunt did something, right? And I go to the mom and I say, yo, tell her don't do that no more, or don't post that no more, da-da-da-da-da. And she does it again. My beef with you, though, because that's who you deal with that. You regulate that over there. I'm telling you I don't like it. Your job is to go now fix it.
Right. Right?
Like, that's what you supposed to do. I can't be mad at the aunt for boundaries that the mom is not setting with the aunt. And I think that's what I always tell you this. I think that you get caught up in you mad at this other party, family, but you still cool with the motherfucker that's ultimately
making the decision.
The connection between you and the other party. That never made sense to me.
Right.
It don't.
And we always had this conversation.
It don't. I tell you this all the time. So, it's like with my goddaughter.
Yeah.
There are certain things that I know for a fact her dad not playing about. Right. Religion is the biggest thing.
Oh, for sure.
Right? He's not going to play with you. It's non-negotiable. I know that. I'm not even going to play with that man like that, though, because that's his kid at the end of the day. But if I were, he going to go to her and say, tell her don't do that no more, or tell her to fix that, or da-da-da-da-da-da. Then she going to come to me and she going to say, and this is not, it didn't happen with me, but it's happened with other things.
Yeah.
And she going to make it get fixed. Ultimately, though, because she's the connection between the two sides.
Right.
What I don't be getting with y'all two is y'all will be mad at the parties around and don't be mad at each other.
But see, even when I'm making a clear point and I'm saying, yo, this shouldn't be like this, it's always fuck me.
So why are you mad at them? If it's fuck, if you feel like if all right,
it's fuck all y'all.
Okay, that's why you ain't got no hair though, because you stressed out. You stressing yourself out because if she feel like it's fuck you, right?
Yeah.
If you feel like the person. That's why we named the show, You Know How We Talk, because this is how we be on the phone.
No, we really on the phone. Like,
yo, if as a parent, right, if you feel like the other parent is saying, fuck you, then that's their energy too, because she's setting the tone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I always say, when it come to people in my life, people know not to play with y'all. I set the tone. There is no non-negotiables. There is no nothing. My energy is, this is my friend. This is my brother. This is my girl. You will respect her as such. If you don't, you have a one-way train to get the fuck away from me. Right. I set the, like, you seen it with my brother last week, couple weeks ago.
Man.
My own mom, she goes ballistic. She losing her natural mind. And what I say, this is my brother.
Yeah, I'll do this.
This may be your son, but this is my brother. Right? Like, I'm setting the tone. We either going to agree, we're going to work together, or I'm going to bring the whole house down. Because I'm not playing about my brother. I'm going to set the tone. And it's funny because that's a testament to my mom and how she raised. I used to get a beating for saying, I hate my brother. He would too. And he a big boy. She would get on the bed and wear his ass out with a broom. So that's why I don't play about my brother. My relationship with my brother is a testament to my mother.
Right.
Your relationship with them is a testament to your relationship with her. So if your relationship with her is fucked up, your relationship with the family gonna be fucked up. Because y'all ain't, if you feel like it's fuck you, you can't say it's fuck, you can't say you feel like it's fuck you, right? And then feel like they gonna respect you. That don't even make sense.
No, but even, well, I can't even really like, I can't give you a date, but I just know it was crucial. Something was said while I was locked up. Don't quote me on it. Of course, she's going to sit there and be like, well, he said X, Y, and Z. Fuck all that. I feel like you was letting motherfuckers disrespect me. So
yeah, she probably was.
And now that I come home and I got a motherfucking voice, don't nobody like it.
So I think that that come with venting, right?
Yeah.
When you vent to somebody, you have to vent to people that are emotionally
intelligent.
Yeah. And mature.
Yeah.
So maturity that comes with letting your friends vent to you, right?
Right.
I tell people all the time, I'm on whatever my friends is on. I'm gonna tell you about it. If you open the door and you say, this is what I'm doing, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't agree with it, but if that's what you want, that's what you want. Like, whatever.
You just gotta see it through.
You gotta see it through. And then I'm gonna rock with you. Right? I don't believe in having issues with nobody y'all date. I think that's crazy to me. Right? Too, yeah. I don't get into that. But at the same time, whatever picture she painted, you can't be, I tell you this all the time, you can't be mad at whatever they heard because she told them.
Right.
When y'all was gang warring.
Yeah.
And then she can't be mad that she can't get it back because you told them.
Right. Shit.
So now as a parent, right? Think about you as you're a parent, right? You got she be 19 in what, 2 months?
No,
next month. 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
She be 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If your 19-year-old called you, and this wasn't your situation, but I just want to make it crazy so because you'll say, I wouldn't care, so I got to make it sound crazy. Right. If your 19-year-old calls you, Tom smacking the shit out me, he beat me the fuck up, you jump out your body, right? You piss. And then 3 weeks later, she back with Tom. You're never going to be able to look at Tom the same again.
You can't look at him the same, but again, what can you do as a father, right? Besides have that specific conversation with her and let her know this shit ain't cool. I do want to do something to him, but if that's where you want to be at and you feel like you happy, who am I to dictate your relationship? I can't. Because I wouldn't, again, that's, if my kid's mom was putting her hands on me and I went to Boo and said X, Y, and Z, Boo gonna be like, oh, well, you probably deserve the shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But
everybody's different.
Yeah, but
you her son and this is somebody's daughter. Right. It's a whole different ball game. I'm not excusing it though. What I'm doing is trying to just get you to look at all avenues of it.
Right.
Because y'all laid down and had another baby.
Right.
So after the first time and you seeing, I don't like the way this is being done, we don't get to.
Well, remember, I was in jail. So coming home, it's not that I'm not going to like what was being done. It just was simple fact that you went and did X, Y, and Z. So what you doing X, Y, and Z put me under the microscope to be judged.
That's why it's important once you get under that microscope to move a certain way. I was under the microscope before, right? And I told you, I said, because I know you wanted to fail, I'm going to make sure it don't. I told you that before. Like, because I know you preying on the downfall of it, let me make sure that there isn't one. I told you, I said, you got to move.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that conversation. That was 2016.
Mm-hmm. I said, it's up to you because they're going to go off of what she said. You got to show them, though. Because if it was me, like, I wouldn't be able, we talking about my niece, I don't want to play about, I'm telling you, the kids in my life is the only way to get a reaction out of me. If Camille called me, right, I love her boyfriend and that's my guy. If she called me right now and said that this man did something to her, I would never look at him the same again in my life. Like, I just wouldn't. Like, you gonna forget a nigga, but I'm not. Right. I know myself. I'm just never gonna get over that. Right. He would have to put, the type of work he would have to put in to make me go back to liking him would be insane. Right. Because you did something to my niece. You made my niece cry. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know. But, so do you think that was the catalyst of why the relationship don't work? Why it don't work after the kid? Because they had another kid.
Yeah, we ended up having 3.
So something was good.
Yeah, I mean, the aspect of a relationship was good at the time.
So it wasn't fuck you no more?
No, it wasn't fuck you no more because we're getting along.
But is the other side getting along?
Fuck no. The other, honestly, it was certain people. Okay. And then miraculously, when certain people retract how they feel, it's back to fuck me. Now, why you retract the way you feel, maybe because of her again. You know what I mean? The reason is, I don't know.
But you can't understand it.
I don't understand it.
So you don't understand that her venting.
No, I get that part, but again, all right, that's if you venting to me, right? But again, we always said, we just not these other people. We just not these other people.
Because I don't get my feelings in. When you vent, and you've been venting about this one situation
for years,
since 2006. Yeah. It will be 20 years this year of me just hearing the same shit over and over again. But I never let it compromise my opinion because I know you're not an angel.
Right.
But people don't have that level of maturity to say what part did this person that's venting to me play in it. Like,
but so again, even when it's vice versa, I'm never going to be around, bro, sis, or whatever it is that you want me to call her. Because
stop, for these people think I'm with a trans. Stop.
I don't.
You caught her, bro.
You know, I've never treated her any old type of way.
You haven't, but you have the emotional.
That's still fucking game.
Because you know how I can be. I'm not a saint, and when I tell the story, I always put the part in that I played.
Right.
I did this 2 weeks ago. You knew what I did, and when I came home and it got done back to me, okay, cool. Motherfucker, this is war. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people don't say that part. So you'll think that somebody in the house getting the shit beat out of them or being emotionally
tormented,
and whole time they part of the torment too, and they don't say that side of it. But I think when it relates to family, though,
I feel like
it's a different ball game.
When for me personally,
because like Darius couldn't. I'm telling you, I lose my mind. I'm so happy he don't.
But that's different because that's your brother.
My brain shut off with Darius.
I grew up with my brother. Mm-hmm. Just like she grew up with her family, her siblings. It was just me for a long time.
Yes, it was.
You see what I'm saying?
I can't believe, boo.
So for her to have another baby was crazy. But again, my sister is not going to take on, I don't like her because of something that I said to her about it. You see what I'm saying?
Your sister's not at the age either.
Yeah, she's not at that age.
And she coming into something where that's her big sister.
Right.
Y'all have been in this situation for so long.
Right.
That she's born into her being in the picture already. Right. It's not somebody that she's just me and she's already 13, 12.
Yeah.
from a baby.
Whether she dropping the kids off, because her and my
or
daughter,
even when she was small,
y'all grew up together.
Yeah,
y'all grew up together. So my family, even when I had a conversation, I finally years later had a conversation with my mom and my aunt about a situation, and it just was like the very next fucking day, they talking to her, and I'm like, well, what the fuck y'all talking to her for? Get the fuck out of here. Motherfucking family treat me like shit from the beginning to the end. Like,
I don't think we treat you bad. I think that we know you.
Well,
we know the part that you play in things.
Yeah, y'all know the part, but
so that's why you feel like, especially me.
Well,
you have to remember, I know every intricate detail of your life.
Yeah.
So when you do all this shit, your laundry list be this fucking wide, bro. And then that girl do one thing that like that ain't even nowhere near what you've done, and you're losing your mind. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah. Why
and that go back into what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Y'all can't take that shit when it's dished back out to y'all. Y'all can't. You can run around and do whatever it is that you want to do. Yeah. And that girl do one thing, and I watch you go fucking ballistic. It's actually comical. I'm gonna start recording this shit. Like, you would be losing your mind, and I'm like, hold on. You just did bop, bop, bop. And I gotta remind you. I'll be like, bro.
Yeah. Then I'll finally be like, yeah, you know what? I'm right.
Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So that's why I think that is like, we know the part that you play in things. We know your temper. Yeah. We know how you get. We know how you take a small conversation and turn it into a crazy situation. So I think that we know, but it's her fault too, because she's venting to people that don't have that capability to say, I'm hearing your side of the story, but it's not going to change how I feel. Right. And I think, again, because y'all been in this situation, been parents since 2005 or 6. Right? You get what I'm saying? And then 3 kids. Yeah. These people know you too. At some point, they knew the old you. They knew you as a kid. You've been around them, just like she been around your family for this long. You've been in their life for this long too. So the stories that they're hearing is the same stories over and over and over. And I told you this on the other part.
Yeah, the story just coming from one person.
I said this on internet. For my female friends, I'm completely different. I'm completely different when I'm listening. When I'm listening to one of my female friends vent, is please leave that nigga alone. Please.
You know what?
Do yourself a favor. But when I'm listening to you vent, I don't care.
Because I'm a guy.
You a guy.
Yeah.
But when a girl's heart is broken, it's like, this nigga broke my baby heart. You son of a bitch. Hope you stub your pinky toe. You rotten motherfucker. Like, that's just how you feel. So imagine that being your child, your sister. Yeah. Like, they going for like it's fuck you. And she set the tone too, which I don't think she does a very good job of.
No.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. I do. But what's the catalyst of why y'all don't work after the kids though?
Just
you had to name one thing. Why, when the child comes, we see the maternity pics, we see the happy moments with the baby when y'all leading up to it.
Of course.
And then that baby drop.
You get tired of that person. Just tired of their ways. Just tired of, I don't know. For me.
But it'd be like the baby be 3 months and y'all be out the picture. I don't get it.
Yeah, it'd be the ways. It'd just be certain parenting shit. But at the same time, not even speaking for myself, but at the same time, people do have a problem with the postpartum.
Yes. I don't think you understand it.
Now, of course, I was told postpartum before, and my mindset as a male, ain't nothing the fuck wrong with you. Shut the fuck up.
That's sad.
It's nothing wrong with you.
You are sad individual.
Because I feel
Something's wrong with you.
Like, in the 60s and 70s, wasn't talking about no postpartum.
They didn't know.
Yeah, you motherfuckers ain't know shit. And now you don't know shit.
Yeah, and that's why we grew up with emotionally damaged parents.
Wow.
Because they didn't know.
That's true.
That's why our parents are, you look back, right? I said this to somebody. We are so in a rush to not do things like our parents, but I see that from both ways.
We're doing it.
Because our parents was like, they wasn't, some of them, not all of them, speak for mine. She wasn't emotionally like, I don't think she knew her own emotions. Like, I don't think she knew how to articulate her own emotions. I don't think my grandma created a safe space for her to talk. Like, we grew up in an era where, why you talking back?
Oh, yeah.
Am I talking back or am I just saying how I feel though? You'll get in trouble for that.
Well,
because they thought that the way that they were raised was I said what I say, you do as I say, not da 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 da. And then next thing you know, you get your ass whooped because you decided to. But looking back though, was I talking back or was I just saying how something that you did really affected me?
Even if you saying something how you feel now, that's like right now. What happened? Oh, I had called my mom just to check on her. She said, "I'm sick of this fucking girl." What'd she do? She think the fucking house is her fucking closet. And I said, well, why did you say that? She said, the girl come to the fucking house, take her shoes off in the middle of the fucking hallway and leave her fucking shoes there. Somebody come to fuck upstairs, they trip on them. I'm like, shh. I don't really say anything. Because the moment I say something, then it's like, it's kind of like an issue.
Yeah, because you ain't supposed to say nothing because that's not how you was raised.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. But now if she's saying it to her, well, I was going to move him. I was this, I was that. And then it's like, now my mom cool because she done gave her a reason why this was there, why this is that. Now, if it was me,
you'd have been dead.
I got the shit slapped out of me. Mm-hmm. Just for no apparent reason. No. I might have forgot the motherfuckers was there. But no.
She don't want to hear that.
She don't want to hear none of that shit. None of it. But I don't know. I just think parenting has been, well, all right. The older our parents get, the relaxed their parenting.
I agree with that. And that's why they say when like people got grandparents, I jump on Henna's grandmama all the time. Yeah. Because the way she did my baby versus how she is with the grandbaby
is completely fucking
my goddaughter, man, she talked full sentences. She turned a toy off the other day. Her grandpa bought these fake dogs. These dogs are like making all this noise. And her grandma, and she turned them off. And her grandma said, "Turn them back on. Why you turn them off?" And she said, "They're too loud." She too, bro. They're too loud. And like sometimes she say stuff, and I'll be like, V, get her. Get her ass.
But it's like you can't.
And they different, I think, as the older they get. But back to your topic. This is my take on it. From what I've seen, just as a female, and just like, I always tell you, like it's almost like I got both genes in me. Because I be seeing sometimes where the ladies is coming from. I think that babies mature women faster than they mature men.
I agree.
And I think it's because their life changes the minute that they get pregnant. So the minute that they get pregnant, right, they have to make changes to their lifestyle. No more drinking, right? No more partying. They're already having to stop. Their life is already changing. So if I'm a person that like to go out and party and I'm on a scene and I'm moving around, now I'm pregnant. I can't do those things no more. You get to do it for 9 months though. You get to run around the city. You get to do and make whatever decisions you want. Y'all you at the baby shower. I'm talking to you, nigga. You doing what you want the whole pregnancy. You outside. You doing. You get the. You're not making no changes, right? You're having fun. She pregnant. She can't. Now she getting bigger. She waddling. She could barely go to work. Now she's out on maternity. Her life has already started changing, right? Then the baby comes. And now I expect you to change your life. And y'all brain can't figure out.
We can't fathom how to
change your life. Yeah. Nope. And so you see it as an argument. You see it as a disagreement all the time. Why you always bitching? Or why you can't do this? Or yada yada yada. The emotionally, I'm exhausted. Yeah. I'm tired, bro. Them motherfuckers is waking up. I don't get kids. Yeah. As much as I love kids, your child cannot come to my house. I tell motherfuckers to sleep by themselves and sleep through the night.
Yeah.
So like 1, 2. Like, I'm telling you, because I don't understand how I can wake up to somebody screaming at 3 a.m. I'm supposed to stay up, burp them and do the bottle thing. That has to drive you to drink. Like it has to. Like it has to be emotionally taxing.
It didn't really bother me as much, but because
you're not a woman.
I work late nights. So.
Yeah, so your life is different. You ain't home with them all day. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Nigga, you been at the house all day. She been in the house with 3 kids. Yeah, she irritated when you come home. These motherfuckers don't listen.
And then now that I get them more often, it's just I don't know. I don't know. Our bond is just different now.
No, you got them. You got to look at it. You're now out of the household, right?
Yeah.
And you're getting your kids on your own. Look how old they are, though.
They 9 and 11.
Okay, I was over your house the other day. Them motherfuckers are big humans. They walk around the house like they own it. They upstairs, you don't even see them. Now imagine getting them when they was 6 months.
Well, you remember I stayed home with my son.
No. That's different. You stayed in the house with him till she got home from work. Imagine you.
And then I stayed in the house.
Okay, but she's in the house. Not the same. Yeah. Imagine you having 3 kids in your household. One is a baby, screaming, hollering, crying. This one wants this. It will emotionally tax you out. It's not the same thing as a burnout. It's
a burnout.
And I think that's the issue. I think that's why we seeing a lot of baby showers in the weddings.
Yeah, you don't really, again, of course, I'm 38 and I'm still trying to mature on a lot of things. So I don't
They say y'all mature till y'all 40.
Yeah, I'm close. I'm close. I'm real close.
Ladies, he will be mature in 2 years.
Yeah, I'm close now. I'm close. But I'm starting to see certain things as I get older. Like a lot of the things that I might have said to somebody, I apologize, but it's still fuck you though.
You can't do that.
No,
that is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
No, it's not, because listen, you can apologize for certain things that you said, but it's that's not them.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's not how you word it.
Fuck them.
That's why you're in the situation you in. That's why you bald now. Because you put yourself in the situations that you stress yourself out.
I try not to.
Look at me. I'm in a situation, right, where I feel that way. You know I feel that way. But I don't portray that.
No, hell no.
We'll probably never be what it should be. Mm-hmm. You know how I am. I will cut somebody off and love them to death. Yeah. And it's all love. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. It ain't fuck you. It just would never go back to what it could have been. When you do that with people that ultimately you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life, look at the consequences of it. And there's consequences to this whole thing that I think you're paying for them now.
Well, these people that I'm speaking on, I don't fuck with them at all.
I know, but you're paying for the consequences now. And the biggest way that you've ever paid for them.
Well, yeah. Well, how I'm paying for this shit is I have an 18-year-old and we don't have the best relationship. So, of course, now being a dad at fucking 38 and your fucking kid is 18 is nuts for me. I always find it to be crazy as shit. But we have a wild relationship due to me thinking that we could be cool, due to me and her mom not seeing eye to eye on certain things. And again, we don't always agree to disagree, or we just don't agree at all and we just clashing and butting heads. But to be a dad is really draining. It's really a lot. And I'm not saying that I want to give up on anything, but I do want to strengthen relationships as far as being a dad. Like, I feel like I could be doing better, possibly at certain things. Maybe conversations, I feel like. I feel like taking the initiative to actually pushing the ball forward at times.
I always tell you that you're a man, you set the tone. Yeah, every time you say that, what you say to me, and you say, I'm gonna match the energy. And I say, you're a man, you don't match energy, you create it. You're a man. Like, you should not. I hate when I hear men say that. I'm matching their energy. You're a man. But I feel create the energy.
When you matching it, you leveling the playing field on not arguing or not ganging.
You don't have to argue with somebody, but you ain't got to match the energy.
But so even if you feel like you telling somebody, not telling them, but you giving somebody constructive criticism is always a problem. You may feel
we're talking about Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Day,
she was a kid.
Day and mom, because if you have some type of constructive criticism on both ends on again this specific situation, I don't like the way this was handled. So again, why not? And then now it's a back and forth on how it should have been handled.
But I don't want to get too deep into it because I think this is a family issue, and this might not be the platform for a Day to see this on, because she pops up on my thing, so I know I'm popping up on hers. That's my baby.
Might be.
And I know Cree ain't give her my message. But I think that when it comes to parenting, y'all got to be on the same page. Everybody you have to be, or if not, it'll show up in your relationships with your kids. So again, I've told you this before. You got to figure out, well, back then, for y'all to be cohesive.
Right.
Even if y'all not going to deal with each other on that level, y'all are still parents. So that's why when you say, just fuck you,
No, not her.
I know. No, but listen. But those. But listen, how it's fuck them. Mm-hmm. But those people are involved. Like they're part of the village,
and they too involved.
You allow them to be though, because it's fuck them. There's no conversations being.
I don't allow.
But listen, there's no conversations being held.
Yeah.
Well, there's no, and it's been going on for so long that now it's gotten to a place where it's completely out of control.
Exactly.
Because we let it linger. Because we're matching energy and not setting tones. Because we're leading. We're coming from, like, we come from a place, and me and you guilty of this. Like, this is just us. Like when we're pissed, they're coming from a place where it's almost like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm doing it, and I don't care what nobody. I'm a dad. I tell you all the time, we get caught up in labels. Yeah. Because you a dad, don't make you because you a dad don't make you like the end all be all. Yeah. You gotta be able to just be like, yo, we a unit first. Right. Y'all should be talking to yourselves and feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're addressing them. The babies, if that makes sense.
Now,
because it to me, I think y'all have just been a lot of things will be completely different.
Now at this point, that's how I'm moving. Like, let me see, the motherfuckers just got in trouble. Yeah, they just got in trouble maybe like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago now, because they just on punishment.
So you learn from trial and error.
Yeah, of course. Learn from trial and error.
They say the oldest child gets it the worst. Because they don't get the same version. And you're experiencing that with Boo.
You're right. Man, listen, my sister get away with murder. Any and everything that she want to do and is doing is cool. Now, if it was the other shoe, man, I'd have been slapped around and all sort of shit like that.
So I'm going to say this. We're going to end with this one. I think the topic and like the answer to this is like grace. Yeah. Because as people mature, their outlook on life changes, how they handle things, that how they would have handled things, they handle them differently the older that they get. So it's just grace and allowing people to realize when they was wrong. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's fuck them, they could never, the turmoil is still there. Giving people grace. That's the same way that your mom is not the same, my mom is not the same. Camille get away with murder. Sometimes I'll be like, she said what? And you ain't do nothing? Yeah. If it was me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you would have been down my throat. Like,
but she's older now, and how she would have talked to me, she don't talk to her like that. Yeah. How Boo talk to you, you know what I'm saying? She don't talk to your kids like that. They get, and we say, oh, you're a grandparent, you got soft. Nah, they got wiser, they got older, and maybe they felt bad. Yeah. I told my mom she cursed at me one day. She apologized to me all the time. Yeah, I told my mom she cursed at me one day. She told me no, she did. And I said, are you fucking shitting me? Yeah, like your mouth is a sailor. Yep, that's where I get it from. Yeah, listen, just giving grace, man, and just I don't know, just learning how to move forward.
I'm still learning.
All right, man, we signing out. This was a good one.
No, we got more topics, don't we?
No, we done.
We done. All right. I guess we can save a lot too.
You had to be saving them. See, you start talking about the alphabet gang and we got sidetracked. All right, we see y'all next week. We signing out.
All right, we love y'all.